What is going on today, guys? Today, we are gonna be mowing my lawn with an AI robot lawnmower. Now, I know what you're thinking. That sounds pretty crazy. I thought so too. I was a little bit skeptical at first because I have a giant zero-turn mower that I paid like $4,000 for. This AI robot costs about the same amount. But when you have as much grass to cut as I do, it takes hours to cut this thing every week. So this AI robot lawnmower is literally gonna save me hundreds of hours probably by the end of the season. I've been playing around with it for a couple days, and I think now it's time to show you guys what this thing can do. So let's go check it out. All right, guys, so this here is my Luba 2 10,000. This thing is an absolute beast. Look at the bottom of this. Each one of these rotators has 4 cutter blades on it. If I had to guess, honestly, this thing's probably like 20, maybe even 30 pounds. It's got big old beefy tires on there for nice traction in the back. And then if we come up to the front tires actually roll in all different types of directions. Now, you guys are probably wondering, how the heck does this thing know where it is if nobody's controlling it? Well, for starters, if we look on the front here, it actually has like a little bumper, so when it runs into something, it stops and it readjusts where it's going. On top of that, it literally has a flipping camera on this thing. And it's an actual camera that you can go into on the app and watch through the robot. It's pretty cool. Along with those 2 sensors, it actually comes with this tower right here. Basically what this is like a GPS tower. It sends signal up to the GPS, and then the GPS sends signal back to the robot. And that is how it knows where it is. Now, this Luba 2 10,000 also comes with this charging garage. It's got a little rain roof on it and everything. Now, the coolest part about this thing, you can see like the charger connects right there. Automatically, every time this robot gets down to 15%, it will find its path and drive back and plug itself in, and it will continue mowing all without even having to do anything. This thing is so easy to set up, you guys. Literally from unboxing to cutting my grass took less than a half hour. We're gonna put this thing to the test today, and we're gonna see how well it can cut. All right, guys, so I have the app loaded up on my phone here, and I'm actually screen recording so you guys can see what I see. Today, we are gonna be mowing area 1. So the first step of setting up your robot here is to run the perimeter and set the perimeter all the way around your yard. I've actually already done that part. You guys can see area 1 is outlined in green. But if you look at the difference between area 1 and area 2 right now, you can see area 2 has all those like yellow spots in it. Those are no cut zones. So that's gonna be like the pool, the trees, the play set, the house. And as you can see in area 1, I have not set any of the no cut zones yet. So that is actually what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna take this robot, I'm gonna manually drive it over to all of my trees, and I'm basically just gonna circle around them and draw a perimeter and put a no cut zone in it. Should be pretty simple. We go into create, we go to no go zone, and all we do is hit start, and we just want to drive around this tree and mark our zone here where we don't want to cut. Pretty simple. All right, we got 1 tree no-go zoned. Now we gotta go get all the rest of them. All right, guys, so we are officially completed with our no-cut zones around all of our trees. Now, if you take a look at area 1 here on our map, you can see all the little yellow dots on there. So now we have the entire perimeter set. We have all of our no-cut zones set. Now, here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna press mow. We're gonna go into only mow area 1. Now take a look at all of the different cutting settings. You can set your cutting height to as low as 1 inch, which is like absolutely insane. That's like a golf course. Or you can set it all the way to as high as 2.8 inches. I think for today, we're gonna go with 2.4 because my grass is pretty tall right now. You can set your task speed to how fast it goes. You can also set the cutting path mode. There are all different kinds of paths you can set. I'm actually gonna do the checkerboard. We're gonna start off cutting the perimeter first. Now, if you look at the top here, you can actually set this thing to run once only, weekly, or you can set it for exactly what dates you want it to run. All right, so now all of our settings are set up. This thing is ready to mow. And if you take a look at the bottom here, we are about to cut 17,000 square feet. And it's projecting that it's gonna take 355 minutes. Everything is set up on this mower. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna press start, and we're gonna watch this thing do its magic. Self-checking completed, all checks and go.
Start working.
start working. Did you hear that? It's pretty cool. The robot actually talks. Now, I'm doing absolutely nothing here. This robot is running completely by itself now. All right, so here it goes, you guys. It's gonna start off mowing the perimeter here. It's gonna go all the way around the perimeter. It should do that 2 times, and then it's gonna start zigzagging back and forth and create a checkerboard pattern in my grass. Take a look at the difference in how thick and how tall this grass is to what it's cutting behind it, you guys. This thing is working like a beast. This robot works so good, you guys. Watch it take this corner here. I mean, once you set up that perimeter, you're pretty much good to go. This thing does not make a mistake. The chickens are looking at this thing like, what the heck is that? What's going on in there? What's happening? Now this here is the actual view through the robot camera. It's definitely not the greatest camera, it's not the clearest picture, but you can still see. This grass that we are cutting out here today is so thick and tall, you guys. I am super excited to see how this thing is gonna handle all of this. All right, guys, so check this out. Frankie was just out mowing, and now he hit 15% battery, so he's gonna come plug himself in. Check this out. Keep in mind, I'm doing absolutely nothing. This is all GPS controlled, and it's also got that camera on top of it.
Start charging. Working on hold.
Now, if you heard it, it said start charging. So now this thing is gonna charge up. From my experience here, using it for the last couple days, it seems like it takes about 30 minutes, maybe 45 minutes. Once it's done charging, it's gonna take the same path it took to get here, and it's gonna continue right where it left off. All right, so as you can tell, our robot is finished taking its 2 perimeter laps here. So now that the robot has officially completed its perimeter laps, now what it's gonna do is start going back and forth and zigzagging. And then it's gonna go back and forth the other way. I can't even stress how crazy this thing really is. It's such a time saver. The craziest thing about this is that it's honestly making me consider selling my actual lawnmower. This thing is a beast. I can literally go in the house and just let this thing do its job. First of all, before we go look at the grass, you guys, I want to show you the lawnmower itself. Look at this thing. It's been working. Got grass all up on the wheels and stuff. We got, what the heck is that, pollen? I think so. I guess I can't even tell. It doesn't even look like mud. All right, guys, so let's take a walk over in the yard here and let's really get a good look at just how good this lawnmower cut this grass here. At first glance, it looks so clean, it's not even funny. This is like golfing course green style right here, you guys. Now, my 2 main concerns that I want to check here, number 1, I want to see if we missed any patches of grass or any strips. And number 2, I want to check around the no cut zones around the trees. Man, it looks so good. Like, you can see a few long grasses, you know, every once in a while, but there's no real strips or real missing patches at all. This is like flawlessly cut, you guys. It took quite a while. Like I said, it took probably 14 hours, I want to say. I'm not even exactly sure. But look at the pattern in this grass, you guys. Just absolutely flawless, man. And the best part about it is I did not even have to sit out here and do this. I was in the house getting stuff done. All right, so let's check out some of our no-cut zones here. I put them around every single tree, and you can kind of see where the grass is a lot longer all the way around it. So it looks like it does very well around the no-cut zones. Again, you can see the longer grass around this tree here, kind of. There's a bunny. Yeah, look at, what the heck? How does he not hear me? You don't hear me, little guy? Hello! Yeah, look at him just eating away. I'm not gonna hurt you. I just want to see you. Hi. Hello. You are so cute in there. What you doing? Getting a snack? Whoa, where are you going? Man, I'm so impressed with this lawnmower. You can see the uncut grass over there. That's what it was. And this is what it cut it down to. Like, wow. And look at the pattern in the grass, you guys. I'm not even that good of a lawnmower with my lawnmower, so I don't even think I could do patterns like this myself. Okay, so remember how I said this thing can also do lawn art? It can do all kinds of patterns, and it also can do any letter of the alphabet. Well, for this little test right here, I'm gonna have it do a star pattern right in this super tall grass here. We're gonna see how this thing can handle the super tall grass here, and we're gonna see if it can print us out a star. All right, guys, so check it out. It is kind of hard to see it, but there is definitely a star in the grass. We got some dead, dry grass right here that's kind of throwing it off a little bit, but that is definitely 100% a star in the grass, you guys. Pretty flippin' cool. Check it out. I'm absolutely in love with this lawnmower, you guys. It looks flawless, and the entire time, I didn't have to do absolutely anything. Check this out. I just flipped over the robot, and as I suspected, we were definitely cutting some wet grass, and look it is all stuck up in there, you guys. I'm gonna guess definitely dry grass is probably your best bet to cut, but it still handled it. Overall, you guys, this Luba 2 10,000 is an absolute lawn mowing game changer. I was definitely a little bit skeptical at first on how well this thing would work. I absolutely love this thing. And at this point, I honestly don't even know if I'll ever hop on my actual lawnmower ever again. I definitely got to come out here though and weed whack a little bit, but the 15 to 20 minutes that's gonna take me is nowhere near like the 2 to 3 hours that it would take me to cut all of my lawn. Even if you didn't have a lot of grass, this thing still saves time. I am a major fan of this thing, you guys. The fact you can sit in the house and control this thing completely with the app on your phone is pretty cool. You don't even have to go outside and touch it ever. I like to think of it this way. This robot is literally like having a lawn care worker come out and take care of your yard. Except for when you're paying someone, that goes on for your entire life. But when you have this robot mower, it's literally a one-time cost, and that thing's gonna mow the grass until the flipping wheels fall off. I think as soon as I'm finished with this video, I am literally gonna go stick a for sale sign on my 0-turn mower and throw that sucker in the front yard because I literally do not even need it. If you guys would like to pick up one of these Luba 2 10,000s for yourself, I should have a discount code, and I will leave that link down in the description. I'm gonna go ahead and get the heck out of here for today. If you guys enjoyed this video today, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button for me, and don't forget to subscribe. Make sure to stay tuned, and I will catch you on the next one.